It did it. Never mind. Rotate your phone. Okay. Okay, I'm live now. Sorry, guys. Okay, I better tell Jenny I'm on. Hi, guys. Oh, my word. What a crazy day already. Let me see if I can fix this. Hello? Sort of. I'm live. I've been communicating with Jenny that I couldn't get it going. So, and now I do. But I couldn't change the thingy. So, gosh, who knew? Oh, my. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We had a bunch of snow yesterday, and I'm thinking maybe the snow had something to do with it. But, I don't know why. Anyway, that's that. Let me put this over, see if I can. Anyway, there it is. Okay. So how is everybody? I really honestly wasn't ready to do this, and Jenny was in the middle of telling everybody, hey, we've got technical difficulties. And I was saying, okay, well, I guess Soulful Saturday is going to be Q&A as well, but here we are. So today is Q&A day, as you know. So happy FriYay, everybody. I'm kind of a little taken aback, but at least I had everything set up and ready to go. So hi there. As you can see too, I am also sitting here going this way instead of landscape way. So whatever, I'm not messing with technology at this point. I'm done with it. So there it is. So let's just get down to business, shall we? I will pull up my stuff. I had closed everything down and now I need to open it back up. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay. So today is Friday. We do Q&As essentially, and you are always welcome to send in questions to me. You do that by sending them to support@savingdinner.com, and in the subject line, you put question for Leanne on Friday. I will answer it. You can ask me anything, pretty much, within reason, of course. Nutrition and cooking stuff is usually the drill, although I have been asked some weird stuff before in the past. You can't be in this business as long as I have without seeing some weird stuff. So, all right, so let's get down to what we've got. First of all, I want to tell you about our ship-free product. All you have to remember is ships, like, 2 ships passing in the night, free, all one word in the code, okay? If you put L-glutamine in your cart, you will get anything else that you put in the cart for free. Everything will get shipped free. Just remember ships free when you check out. Now, L-glutamine is one of those things that it's an amino acid. It helps to heal your gut. It helps with fullness, and it also helps to cut cravings off right at the knees. And as a matter of fact, you can see my little dish. That's my L-glutamine, and if, heaven help me, if I get a craving, that's my first go-to. Just wet my finger, put it on my teeth and gums and tongue, and ta-da, it gets all worked out. It goes away like that, instantly, like that. Happy Friday, you guys. Sometimes I just feel like this should have a little vodka in it or something. But it's not. It's hot milk mix. And here's hot milk mix. Hot milk mix is fantastic stuff. And as a matter of fact, yeah, everything's backwards. I had it all set up and then, clicked a button, tried one more time, and it poofed. It went on. So sorry, everything's going to be backwards. So hot milk mix is what I'm drinking. It's exogenous ketones, which keeps you in ketosis, and MCT oil, which we're going to be discussing in a little bit. And it also has all your electrolytes. So it is a feel-good drink. And I've got a lot of women on this. They swear by it. Am I right? Tell me, ladies, am I right? We have hot milk mix in the shop, so you're going to want to get it. Also, for the month of February, if you buy Perfect Paleo Protein, that is our collagen protein that is absolutely thebomb.com. When you buy it, not only will you get the 90 recipes that we have for this lovely mix, but you'll also get our collagen challenge absolutely free. It's going on right now, but you can do it anytime, you could do it anytime. And that's a $27 value. So think about that. If you are getting a little bit low, it's a good time to order because you get a little extra. Who doesn't like extra? Our sprint starts March 9th, and I don't know when the updated version is going to be online, but we have an updated version. Jenny can tell you. I can't see it right now, but we will have an updated version. So, and remember, every time you start the sprint, you have to sign up for it again so you can get the daily emails with the videos, because those are really great. They help you to stay motivated. They give you a little food for thought. And, you know, when we're front of mind, and instead of just operating off of the automatic pilot stuff like we have a tendency to do, things change. You know, things change. We start to see things differently. We start to adjust our reactions to things, and we start to take things a little more seriously. At least that's how I work. You know, I take things a little bit more seriously, and I get things dialed in a lot quicker. I like that. So Friday, like I said, is Q&A day. And we also have our Bloom event coming up, and it's coming up quickly. It's only 8 weeks away. It is it's April 18th, and I would say let's a little bit on the 17th. Because that's when we do our VIP meet and greet with wine and appetizers. And you get to meet me, you get to meet Danny, and you get to meet Jenny, who's right here, by the way, putting all the links out for you. You want to find out more? All you have to do is go to savingdinner.com/Bloom. And this is our community. And we have already... we're going to be cutting it off at the end of February. We will cut off enrollment because I have to get our place situated. I'm going to have a surprise for you. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to wait and see. So it's going to be really cool. I also have this mindful mug that I'm going to be giving away to you who are sharing. One of you who are sharing. Next Friday, you will find out who that is. Tammy Jameson won it this last time. We just sent it to her with a great big thank you, because Tammy has been sharing our videos, telling everybody what she likes about it. And we're a part of her journey, and she's a part of ours. She's a part of our community, and super proud of all the strides that Tammy has made in her life. She's upgraded, she's up-leveled, and isn't that just so fun and juicy and wonderful and delicious and all the things? It is. This is what happens when we get together as a community. And I don't know about you, but I need my girls. You know, I need my women. I need my tribe. I need my family. I can't go alone. I just can't. And I know what it feels like to go it alone. It feels sad and lonely. And it's just nobody's cut out for that. We are cut out to be in community and connection with each other. This makes all the difference in the world. It completely changes the way that we view our lives. And having those people, being able to do it online is fantastic, because it can happen regardless of where you live. But also being able to get together in the flesh and give that person that you've been talking to all that time a big old hug, that's cool. That is really cool. And that's what we're going to do. So we're taking it all to the next level. So check it out at savingdinner.com/Bloom. I'd love to have you aboard. So our quote of the week is a Tony Robbins quote. And Tony Robbins, you know, of course, he's kind of the personal development NLP guy. He is, you know, I mean, he has such a story. And a lot of these guys who have become very famous and have, you know, like these incredible programs and stuff, a lot of these guys have amazing stories. It's super rags to riches kind of a thing, you know, to the point where this guy flies private, and, you know, I probably never... You know, I don't know, maybe he's got somebody who spoon feeds him even, I don't know. But let's just say he's not vacuuming his own house, all right? And he understood how to flip the switch. Because what is this about, right? What are we talking about anyway? We're talking about flipping the switch and understanding what drives us, you know, to want to change something, anything, whether it's your waistline, the quality of your life, your job, your parenting style, whatever it is. We all have an opportunity to come to that place of making a different decision. And that's what this is about. His quote says, "Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change." And I'll tell you, this is my quote right now, because I think I told you I went and did this gosh, what is the name of that thing? It's called, oh, of course they don't tell you on, isn't that so dumb? They should tell you right there. Oh, Styku, Styku. It is a summary of not just your weight, but it kind of does a scan on your entire body. And it tells you, this is how much your bone mass is. This is what your muscle mass is. This is what your fat mass is. This is your lean mass. It shows you where you're heavy. It shows you, if you're at risk, if you're moderate, or if you're just right or underweight even. But it just shows you where you are and according to where you are in your journey, your health journey. And for me, it was a little bit of a rude awakening because I thought everything was fine. I'm not. My blood tests are good, but you've got to measure things with all the measuring devices that you can find. This is why in the sprint, we're always saying, don't just go by what the scale on the, your scale, because that can be so deceiving. We had some, it was a while ago in the sprint. We had a woman who lost nothing, but lost 5 inches off her waist. Now, I would say that's a pretty darn good victory, isn't it? Well, oftentimes that's what changes because you're losing fat mass, but you're gaining muscle. And I'm sorry, we all need muscle. I know a lot of women freak out over this muscle idea, but honestly, muscle's where it's at. We need our muscle mass. So keep that in mind. All right. So Styku is STYKU.com. Check it out. It'll change your life. It is a pain driver, let me tell you. We have a question. Let's see. This is from Alice. When will you have the Wise Women's Tea and decaf? My doctor wants me to cut back on caffeine, and I love the tea. We will probably be ordering that. I'm going to say, let's see, where are we? We're in February. We'll probably be ordering that next month sometime. And it takes 35 to 40 days to get here, slow boat from India. So, because remember, we order direct. We don't go through a distributor. We order direct. That's the freshness and the wonderfulness of that tea. So, we will have it. We just don't have it right now. And I'm sorry. But, in order to order this, I can't just order 100 bags. We ordered 1,500 bags of tea. So it's a big cash flow thing for us, and it's also we want to do it when we are getting lower on our stock. So we will have it in at some point, though. The other question that we have, and this is the last one, you guys weren't very good this week, but I forgot to tell you about it, so that's okay. I have to go to the gym. Can you tell I'm going to the gym? Got my gym t-shirt on. Would you discuss this is from Marianne. Would you discuss the health benefits of MCT oil versus coconut oil? Taken orally, can MCT oil and coconut oil be used interchangeably? Yes, they can. But I just want you to understand there is kind of a big needle moving difference. Now, both of them have this component called caprylic acid. Caprylic acid is an antifungal, antibacterial thing that is really good and just wipes out the bad guys and helps to build your immune system. Really good stuff. But you also need to understand that, one of the problems that you have with coconut oil is it is a combination of long chain fatty acids and medium chain fatty acids, whereas MCT oil stands for medium chain triglycerides. Now, triglycerides are interesting things because tri meaning 3 molecules, glyc meaning glucose, really, and sides, which it's this whole thing has its own basically food source in it. So we want the medium chain triglycerides because medium chain triglycerides don't get stored. Coconut oil, on the other hand, has some long chain triglycerides in it, so it does get stored. You see MCT oil, by the way, which is interesting. You see it in goat's milk, breast milk, and obviously in coconut oil and in palm oil. But the best source of it of all is when you're buying MCT oil, you are buying basically a refined type of coconut oil that has only the medium chain triglycerides. So that's what you want. You don't want, and you have to be really careful about what you're buying because you don't want to buy something with a bunch of toxic compounds in it. One of the things that they do when they are creating these oils is that they will oftentimes use extraordinary heat, and then they'll use chemicals to mask the fact that they burnt it. And we've taken what was previously a good oil and changed it into a trans fat. You don't want to do that. The thing that you want is you want it refined in the right way, and it's an expeller pressed process. And then for it, it's even more refined when they are making MCT oil, because it's a pharmaceutical process when they do that. So it's absolutely incredible. It's fantastic. MCT oil helps you with your energy levels and your metabolism. Also satiety. It helps with satiety. If you've ever had bulletproof coffee, you know that it's like a meal. And then it also helps with brain function in a big time way. There's also this component called butyric acid, which is basically brain food. And your brain thrives on that. And this is one of the reasons why. I mean, it's really hard to get that other, it's in butter, but it's hard to get that. So, being able to help with that is fantastic. And also the satiety thing and being able to suppress hunger, that's a big deal. And it also supports your gut. That's another big thing that people need to understand, because it has like I said, it has the antimicrobial properties. Well, that's where it brings out the big guns and takes care of some of that bad bacteria that's in your gut. And I've talked about this repeatedly. We need all the help that we can get with our gut health. There's a continual onslaught down there. When we're stressed out, our gut, we feel it in our gut. And you literally feel it in your gut, right? That's number one. And two, if you've got a leaky gut, which a lot of us do, this is super helpful, because you've got stuff leaking into your gut that shouldn't be. And if you've got somebody with the big guns like MCT oil in there, they're going to take care of you and just helps you with your workout, because it gives you that energy rush right and then and there. And what the other thing I want you to do, and why this is so important, and to look at this, is if you decide that you want to take it, you need to start with itty bitty amounts. I mean, we're talking a quarter teaspoon. If you go right into a teaspoon or a couple of teaspoons, especially if you're following, any kind of a bulletproof type of a coffee recipe or something like that, you could just have some like incredible diarrhea, and that's no way to fly. So my suggestion is that you just be really careful, because nobody wants to have disaster pants, right? You know what those are. If I'm on a fasting board, and I had that situation happen after doing a particularly long fast, I didn't even think. I just was like, hey, it's time to eat, and I had just. I had some scrambled eggs. I had a couple of pieces of bacon, and I spent the morning on the throne. And that is because your body's just not ready for that. So there are things that you need to do, like have some chilled chia seeds, already gelled chia seeds, and give your body a minute to start back into the digestive process. So that's one hint. It's also one hint too for when you're starting out with the MCT oil. That's a big deal, because there's nobody, if you don't get your body used to it, you're going to feel really super terrible. So that's the deal. There you go. And I think I got all of the things. I'm looking at my stuff. Yeah, I got all of that. So the bottom line is MCT oil is the better product. I use coconut oil on my skin. I use MCT oil in, I'll put it in a smoothie. I will use it, as I need it. I very rarely drink a butter, a bulletproof coffee anymore. I just found it didn't last for as long as I would like. And the different things that I've done instead have been collagen shots, extended fasting as long as I can. And that just makes a difference for me. But that's what we all need to do, right? We need to change things up as we go. That's how we keep weight loss happening. That's how we keep some interest in it. And that's how we keep from getting bored. Okay? So that's it. That's all I have for you today, because those are the end of my questions. So if next Friday you would like your question answered, please send them in to support@savingdinner.com. Remember to put question for Leanne on Friday right there in the subject line. It will get forwarded and put onto my little Airtable here so that I can answer all your questions. because I love doing that. It's fun. So share this video as well, right? You share this, it means you care. Sharing's caring. And these little mindful mugs, and if you don't know what a mindful mug is, well, mindful mug is just having a little cup of bone broth before you have a meal, just so that you can be mindful in your meal, being aware that you need to eat smaller bites, eat your portions that are legitimate for you, and with a heart full of gratitude. Makes a big difference. Makes a big difference to be mindful as opposed to just a Hoover vacuum cleaner, which we've all been in that place, right? So if you want to win this, next Friday, I will be announcing our next winner for this whole thing. And I might say, if you are coming to our Bloom event, you may or may not get one of these. Stay tuned. All right. Peace out, you guys. I'm going to go to the gym and get myself destroyed by my trainer. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow for Soulful Saturday. Bye-bye.